So unless you've been living under a rock, Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez have been kind of going at it lately. They're kind of been fighting with each other, being a little bit petty back and forth. Well, mostly Hailey throwing shade, but we're not gonna get into that. Today, I'm not here to spill gossip about whatever's happening over there. But I did kind of want to talk about Selena Gomez and more specifically Wizards of Waverly Place. I feel like it's not talked about enough. I've only seen a handful of videos released about it, so I guess I wanted to kind of start talking about it again, and maybe like if enough people start talking about it, then maybe they might kick up the reboot again, who knows. So I know it started in 2009, the show, right? And it went until 2013 where they had the finale and it was a huge thing. So this show, growing up, I didn't really watch it all that much, but then once I got, like, I want to say I got into it 2012-ish. Like, I remember I was a little girl, but I wasn't so little that I didn't understand what was going on, but it was still like a little bit later on when I got into it. So when I had rewatched the episodes, some of the ones in the first season I watched recently were the first time that I had watching them, or I was a little too small to actually remember watching them at the time. But whatever it is, it's kind of been part of my childhood and I really liked it growing up. So it follows the adventures of the Russo family. We have Alex, Max, and Justin, the siblings, and they're learning spells from their dad, who gave up his powers to marry a mortal, their mom, that's a human. I don't know why they call them mortals, because even wizards are mortal, even though they live, or generally live, for a longer lifespan than humans. It's pretty much a well-known fact that they're not immortal. So I don't know why they refer to non-wizards as mortals. It's a little bit weird in my opinion, but hey, I'm not here to judge on wizard terminology. So after watching that show, I found myself a little bit drawn to the entire like fantasy world. It was set up really well, and they kind of like poke fun at Harry Potter at a point, and it's really funny to me because I remember one of their episodes featured Wizard School, like Wiz Tech, which was parodying Harry Potter pretty much, and they were like, they even like made a joke with his name or something, I remember, because of glasses, and it was super funny. And I know in pop culture, it was a bit of a moment because I think that was the first modern TV show, or one of the few, that actually portrayed family life and sibling dynamics really accurately, especially out of Disney. I mean, we have Phineas and Ferb and a few shows that happened in the past, but I'm talking more specifically the present moment, because they did release a newer movie that came out in 2017, I believe, that was supposed to be set after the events of the show. And that was like the newest thing that Disney had released for the brand. But since Disney is planning on bringing back and rebooting a lot of their older shows, I feel like this might be one that they finally decide to put out again. I don't know, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Personally, I know Selena Gomez, that she's probably bored, and if she watches this, that'd be amazing. I doubt she will, but if she is, you know, girl, start it up, start a petition or something. She's still on good terms with the other actors as like of the cast as far as I'm concerned. So it looks like pretty much all of them are around, some not active specifically in the acting community, but I have seen them in some things, and you know, I just need more in my life. I need a reboot of my childhood, and if not, then something like you know what they did with the iCarly, right? They could do that with wizards. I feel like that would be interesting. We're gonna see Alex finally be able to curse, because I feel like it would have just gone along with her character, like how in Victorious Jade West, like she should have been allowed to curse. Okay, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care if that was a kid's show. She should have been allowed to curse. Whatever it is, I feel like whether they bring it back in a new form or decide to reboot it as a Disney Channel original, you know, I'll be happy to watch either way. And yeah, I guess that concludes the video. Thanks for sticking around for my little rant. Okay, bye!